club. Motherfucker, we ball out. I ain't stingy, share. Nah, nigga, I don't hold up. Hold the ball, time to re-up. You still fucking with that quarter ounce? You broke nigga, still broke nigga. You still broke nigga. That's the shit I be talking about, nigga. You ain't.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is now time for the Coon of the Week. But before we get into the Coon of the Week, we're going to have Brooke give you guys a little background, a little history as to where the term coon came from. I know you would think raccoon, but go on, educate the people.
Well, I too thought that the word coon came from raccoon. Because,
I mean, it makes sense, right?
It could, because most niggas, you can't see them in the night. All you can see is their eyes. And they shifty little guys. Shifty little niggas. But the word barracoon is basically, let's see. It is a type of barracks used historically for the temporary confinement of slaves. So basically, it was where they kept slaves temporarily in the ships. So, therefore, when they would say, go to the barracoons, they meant, go get those coons. So it changed its definition throughout the years. You know,
much like nigga.
Exactly, because, that comes from Niger, and the Niger River, and Niger the country, and all of that.
Right.
So, with that being said, that's where we get the term coon. But throughout history, we've changed the word, and it means something different. A coon.
Why did we change the word?
It's a colloquialism. It's a slang. And in other words, we've changed the term from barracoon to mean someone who would sell out their own race, i.e. shuck and jive at the expense of making black people look bad to gain some favor in the eyes of white supremacy.
Wait. B, would you agree thus far with the modern definition of a coon?
Somewhat.
Should we let him keep going, or you want to say where you...
No, let him keep going.
Okay.
So, in times now, everybody's getting labeled a coon. If you don't agree with Black Lives Matter, if you don't agree with what black people do, you get labeled a coon. And I think that we unfairly put the label of coon on some people. And some people don't get the title they deserve. But in this week, Coon of the Week, we and her had a little debate. And she wanted to give Ray Lewis the Coon of the Week. And I said, that is the easiest cop-out. That shit is so corny.
Why?
Because it takes no thought.
Why?
Because
he was on both knees this week, but protesting and talking all kinds of crap about Kaepernick last year.
I don't believe that. I mean, oh shit. I believe that he's a coon. Get your phone before it get wet. But I believe that that's a cop-out. It's easy. We already know he's a coon.
Who do you think is this week's coon? And B, while he's talking, get your answer ready, because I want to know who you think is a coon. Go ahead.
I would have to say, this week, once again, the coon of the fucking week.
Once again?
Yeah, because he's an eternal coon.
Who?
He's Donald Trump.
Donald Trump
is the coon of the week.
Now, based off of your definition that you just gave out, why is Donald Trump the coon of the week?
Because Donald Trump says things in order to gain favor of white supremacy. And so, the shit that he said about the mayor of San Juan, you guys are always looking for a handout, you need to build things up yourself. You fucking idiot. A natural disaster. No one can be accountable for a natural disaster. In saying things like that, he's trying to appeal to a fan base who basically has this, I pulled myself up from the bootstraps and America first mentality. So in other words, he's cooning to them. So this week, and he's always in the Hall of Fame, but this week we'll just put him out there once again.
He's in the Hall of Fame, Donald Trump.
Yeah, cool.
Who's your coon of the week?
Donald Trump. I just don't, because the thing is what he said. I don't like the stuff he said out his mouth. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but it's just certain stuff, how far you go with stuff.
And who you're appealing to when you say it. See, there's a difference. If I say fuck you and I'm just saying it from my heart, but if I'm saying it to appeal to a certain demographic, if I'm always coming, that's cooning.
And this is why Ray Lewis is my coon of the week. Because he did the shit that he did, and he said the shit that he said last year, appealing to a certain demographic, which was majority white and majority unconcerned with the plight of my beautiful melanated black people. So since he's all of that, all of this black, and wants to just
But I got a question for you.
shuck and jive.
What happens next? Everybody want to
What do you mean
this
what happens
kneeling
next?
shit. Okay, we kneeling. Our knees hurt. What the fuck is next?
Well, no, kneeling, like, that's a very submissive posture. Let's be clear.
Okay.
Like, when you kneel, you're giving in to your aggressor, period. But what I'm thinking, and I'm not into sports.
What is
I
it
really
going to
don't
change?
care.
What is going to change from all of this shit? The whole.
What
fact-
it's supposed to change.
I don't talk
What
it-
is no. What it's supposed to change is it's supposed to bring black men, because I mean you guys are really into sports, whatever. Y'all watching all the games. You guys are supposed to be taking that time, that energy, that effort that you're putting towards this NFL league that cares nothing about you. It cares nothing about your rights, nothing about who you are as an individual, and the fact that you can have independent thoughts. No, you're supposed to be subservient. I feel like the owners getting involved this week, that was the biggest cop out, because the owners are only concerned with their money.
Oh.
Once Trump said, "Oh, I feel like you should fire all of those SOBs." What? They had all of their teams react because Trump was talking about their bottom line, and let's not forget that America is built on capitalism, period, which Trump is all about, getting that money. But the owners wouldn't take that. You know how much money they get for like games? Just all the tickets that people buy.
Exactly,
Just
billions of dollars.
Not even to mention the merchandising. Like, exactly.
And the money from sponsors and the television money.
Come on, son. So I know that those owners weren't concerned with black men and black people, but specifically black men, their rights, their opinions, because had any of those owners really gave a damn, Kaepernick would be playing for somebody right now.
Well, first and foremost,
But he's not.
It's bigger than him. I want to see these owners and these players go up to the Department of Justice with Jeff Sessions and sit down and rework policing strategies in urban communities.
You want to see the players do that?
No. No.
The players that got all sorts of concussions.
No. What I'm saying is that those billionaires who have the money, those are the guys who can actually sit down and make
You're
a
right,
change.
but they won't. I bet you they won't. And why do you think I said?
Because they don't give. Because, be honest with you, those police protect those motherfuckers.
They want.
Just think about if the police said,
They
"Oh,
want you and you and you out on the field, tossing that ball,
and the rest of
making that
us
money."
in line, dead, or either going to some type
They don't
of."
they don't even care about the rest of us.
No, yeah, because they get money off the prison system too. So they would love
yeah.
to. They would love to have you in a prison as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But to sum it all up, with the whole NFL, all this kneeling shit, what's gonna happen? What the fuck is gonna happen? I miss football like a motherfucker.
I don't care. Like if they lose some money, good. I want them to hurt. I want them to feel the impact and the pain. I don't even watch the NFL, but when I speak to black men that don't even care, they're like, "Oh well, I'm just gonna watch the game regardless." I look at them a little differently, like, just they get the side eye. B, what do you think?
I haven't been watching the game.
Now,
No.
were you watching last season?
I watched last season.
You a football fan?
Nah, I ain't like that. Only when my Giants play, though. That's when I watch it a lot. But
But you haven't even been following the Giants this year? Cause I heard they're 0-4, so yeah, it ain't no need
I
to
ain't
follow.
missing
I
that.
heard the motherfuckers 0-4. The motherfuckers stink, man.
They losing anyway.
Exactly. If you're a Jets fan, you should fucking kill yourself if you ain't boycotting the NFL. Because them niggas stink. I read they 2-2 motherfuckers acting like they won the Super Bowl. But I think we'll get into that another topic. Is after the kneel, what's next?
What's after the nil?
What's after the knil?
Well, after the nil, that's the black dollars in those corporations that sponsor the NFL, them feeling the impact and the hurt. Because if it's one thing black people do is we spend money,
Yeah, but if
baby.
niggas can't turn off a game, baby, they can't stop spending.
Pause.
If you can't turn off the TV,
You ask what comes next, and I just answered your question.
yeah, I'm trying to say something.
You ain't gotta like it.
All right, I'm just saying something realistic. If niggas can't turn
You
off a
ain't gotta
game,
like it.
you think they gonna stop going to
But
porn?
he turned off the game. You turned off the game.
Not all of us.
Most of them. You turned off most games.
No.
So what? Like,
all.
I'm with two black men. Anthony, do you watch the NFL? No.
Never been a fan? He never been
All
a
right,
fan.
well then whatever. I got 2 out of 2, and I'm very happy about that. So that gives me faith that you guys are really doing what's right, and you're spending this time with your children, or praying with your family, future baby's mother, your wife,
just getting
whatever.
some random head.
I didn't say that. He did.
And on that note, we out.
We out. Righteously Ratchet. Yeah.
Boom.
Bullshit, I do this shit, man. This is what the fuck I do. Yeah. Oh, nigga, you ain't club black. He pays some. Nigga, you ain't heard? Nigga, yacht club, man. Peso. Oh, nigga, you ain't heard? We the yacht club. Motherfucker, we